Hey guys, it's Brie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be using my Drugstore Starter Kit Part 1. Everything I used on my face is from my Drugstore Starter Kit Part 1 video. If you haven't seen that, I have a Part 1 and Part 2 and I will link them down below. This entire face cost me $52.50 for everything. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see how all those products worked, just keep watching. Okay, so I have my basket full of my Drugstore Starter Kit Part 1, and this is all I'm going to be using to do my makeup today with my LA Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. And this is really clear, and it just has a silicone-y texture, but I really feel like it fills in my pores and really smooths them out. Foundation, I had three different options. These three. I had the E.L.F foundation, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm going to go for a more natural look today. Full coverage, I would go for the E.L.F one, but a little more sheer and light, I go for the Maybelline Fit Me. So that is what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to go in, just put it on my L'Oreal sponge. I really love the finish of this foundation. I went away from it for a while because I'd been testing out so many different new foundations and just recently got back to using it, but I really do love it. Next is concealer. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I'm just going to blend that out with my L'Oreal sponge. In this kit I do have a cream contour, so I'm going to do that first. This is the Wet n Wild Makeup Stick. Blend it out. I'm going to go in and bake. I'm going to use my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. I shake my beauty sponge and then I pack on that powder. While that is baking, I'm going to go in with my E.L.F eyebrow pencil. Now that my brows are done and I am still baking, I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. This is the shade Ticket to Brazil. I'm just going to pick that up on a fluffy brush. Also with the bronzer, I like to contour my nose because it's a little less harsh. I just very lightly contour my nose because I'm not very good at contouring my nose. Next I'm going to use this blush. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush. This is the shade In a Purple Haze, and it is so pretty and light and I love it. It does have a lot of kick up, but for like $3, you can't really complain. So I'm going to go ahead and take a big fluffy brush and dust away that baking. I'm going to go in with my E.L.F Mist and Set. And I just like to spray my face after baking and after all my powder products to prevent looking too cakey. That feels nice. I haven't used this in a really long time, but I do like how it feels. I'm going to go in with the E.L.F Baked highlighter. This is the shade Moonlit Pearls. And it is beautiful. It is so pretty. Nope, I'm gonna use my finger. There we go. Normally when I use this highlighter, I do use a liquid or a cream underneath it, and it makes it so blinding. So if you want to do that, I suggest using the Wet n Wild makeup stick in highlight, and that's only like $3. And then put this on top, and it is beautiful. But definitely for a more intense highlight, use your finger. Next I'm going to start on eyes, so I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my concealer. This is what I always do. Always use my concealer. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the City Color Barely Exposed palette. And it is pretty. It has some really nice shades in it. So I'm just going to go in with this matte beige shade. I'm just going to pick up any fluffy brush just to set that concealer in place. I'm going to pick up this light brown shade. I'm just going to keep that right above the crease. I'm actually going to mix these two shades, this pinky and this purpley mauve. I'm going to mix those two to put it right in the crease. Next I'm going to take this deep chocolate brown on the E.L.F crease brush, which is one of my favorites. And I'm going to keep that in the crease and right on that outer V. Next, I'm going to take this gold shade that I have hit pan on because it's one of my favorites. I'm just going to pack that onto the center of the lid and then blending it to that brown. And to lighten up the center of the lid, there is the shimmer, really light pink pearly shimmer shade. And I'm going to pick that up and place it right on the center. Go in with this purpley shade, or this pinky shade that we mixed in with the crease on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. With a really a slanted definer brush, and I'm going to pick up that chocolate shade and keep that right next to the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with some concealer on a flat definer brush and just clean up the outside of my eyeshadow. Flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with this E.L.F Cream eyeliner, and this is the teal one. See, that color is so pretty. I'm just gonna put that on my waterline. gonna pop on some lashes. These lashes are actually really cheap too. You get 5 pairs for $2 and they're my favorite. Next I'm gonna go in with the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. I'm going to go in with this liquid catsuit by Wet n Wild in the shade Give Me Mocha. I'm going to go in with my E.L.F Mist and Set one more time. So this is the finished product. I think it looks really great. It's a really nice, soft, neutral eye with a pop of color on the waterline. $52.50 for everything. I mean plus tax, but for everything that's crazy for an entire full face of makeup. And I love all of this stuff and I use it all the time. I did add more color to my hair. If you can see, I touched up my color again. I did record it so you guys can see how I keep up with my hair color video. That will probably be up a little bit later than this video, but when I do put it up I will link it down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more videos like this, and hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. I post 3 times every week. If you have any suggestions for products or looks you want me to try out, go ahead and leave me a comment below and I'll be sure to check them out. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in my next video.